Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video from TickleGames. Today I'm going to be doing a quick review of SSX, the game that was released a while ago, I admit, but what can you do? I've not been doing videos for a while, so here it is. Well, this is what you see when you log in. You've got a newsfeed at the bottom where you can check the newest events, DLC, etc, etc. Then you've got the ride on it. This is where you can check what your friends are doing, if they're kicking your ass on certain events. You can see all of the badges that you've earned from your events. You can edit your music, your settings, all the kind of usual shit. Global events, which is basically online challenges. You've got the explore mode, which allows you to just go anywhere in the map and go for it. And then the world tour, which is basically your career mode. When you jump into career mode, you get these nice little flyover cutscenes that tell you what equipment you're going to need for the Deadly Descent, who you're racing against, who your characters are going to be, etc, etc. It kind of just preps you a bit and lets you know what you're getting yourself in for. And you get a sweet ass little skull thing, so that's always good. I mentioned gear earlier, and this is what I was talking about. Basically, at the start of each race, you can pick a loadout for your runner. Gear ranges from armor to headlamps, pulse goggles, wingsuits, fucking oxygen tanks. I don't get why half of it is necessary, because you can do any run without any of it. It just decreases this nice little survival probability that you get. And each piece of gear has its own stats and everything is different, and there are legendary pieces of it, as there are in every fucking game with stats. And once you've picked your gear, you'd think you could start racing, but no! You've still got more cutscenes to go through first, and more shitty dialogue. So fuck this and let's have a look at some of the races, shall we? Now if there's one thing I've always loved about SSX, it's that it's completely fucking ridiculous. Just like Tony Hawk's was. Never took itself seriously until Tony Hawk's went shit, but we'll ignore that. The fact is, I want to be able to completely defy gravity and speed and just completely flip out and grind endlessly and slam into a wall and have no consequences. Because at the end of the day, that's what we want. That's why we buy these games, or at least that's why I fucking buy them. I mean, who the fuck wants realism in a game like this? Fuck realism when I can do things like that. And like fucking this. Because let's be honest, wingsuits are the fucking shit. However, they can be unreliable. Although it does lead me to my next point, which is the lovely rewind feature, which can either dick you sideways or really help you come back. In this case, it just completely dicked me because I lost all my speed. Rewinding can keep you in the game, especially in like trick runs, because all it does is cost you points, which you can easily earn back if you land whatever it is you had to fuck up badly enough to rewind. But in a race, it's kind of a waste, because all the other riders continue going and you end up going backwards. You might find, however, that you get a little bit too much enjoyment out of making them faceplant into the side of a mountain like so, and then rewinding and doing it again. Regardless, wingsuits are the best fucking thing in this game. They're a hilarious way to dick your way across mountains, especially in races. And there are downsides to this game, of course, as there are with everything. Nothing is perfect, especially in my fucking world. There is no local multiplayer. I have no idea why not. I think this game would really fucking benefit from it. There was nothing better on the PS2 than playing SSX with your mates and trying to beat each other's scores and whatnot. It was awesome, and the same goes for fucking racing games. But we'll get to that in another video. Second issue is the AI. It has a slight tendency to sort of punch you in the face like a brick wall, but I would only complain if it was too easy and I could just fucking blitz through it in a day. See Call of Duty. Lastly, the fucking controls just piss me off to no end. I've tried them on classic settings, I've tried them on the new ones. Nothing feels right. I don't know why. I'm guessing it is just me, but it's just a personal fucking feeling that the controls piss me the fuck off. In my opinion, this game is amazing. It's definitely a return to form for the franchise, and it's been a long time coming, to be fair. I would definitely recommend it if you're a fan of the old ones, and even if you're just looking for something new to get into. Thanks for watching, see you next time.